The greatest risk in life is being overly cautious and missing out on opportunities. What truly matters is learning how to navigate failure and use tough times as stepping stones toward creating better days. Focus so intensely on your own growth that you have no room to judge others. People often make their own lives more difficult, as if life itself isn't already full of challenges. Embrace the journey, accept setbacks as lessons, and concentrate on becoming the best version of yourself. Challenges don't make heroes. They simply uncover the hero that has always been inside of us. True happiness isn't found in a life without problems, but in learning how to rise above them. One of the bravest things we can do is to break free from the chains of our past, allowing ourselves to step boldly into the future we dream of. Change starts within. Nothing around you will shift unless you're willing to transform yourself first. Growth comes when you embrace discomfort, and success follows when you take ownership of your journey. The path to fulfillment begins with the courage to evolve. You might think you truly know someone, but often you're only seeing what you choose to see. It took me years to realize that you can't simply take from life without giving something back in return. The universe operates on balance and exchange. Instead of wasting energy on things beyond your control, redirect your focus toward what you have the power to build and shape. True growth happens when you let go of complaints and excuses and take ownership of your actions. Maturity is about realizing that change doesn't come from outside forces. It comes from within, from the choices we make and the effort we put into transforming our circumstances. A difficult truth we all must face in life is that not everyone will have your best interests at heart. Happiness and sorrow are not fixed. They are shaped by how we perceive and compare our experiences. Only someone who has endured the depths of despair can truly appreciate the heights of joy. Often, what we perceive as hardship turns out to be a hidden blessing, teaching us lessons we didn't know we needed. Struggle is unavoidable, but it forges resilience, wisdom, and a better version of ourselves in the end. Each challenge refines us and prepares us for what's to come. Not everything can be grasped right away. Sometimes patience is required. Letting go can be incredibly liberating. The person you are meant to become is shaped by the choices you make. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you won't need external motivation. Your own passion will propel you forward. Life improves when we accept that we don't need to have all the answers or fake it like we do. Strive to be the source of someone's smile, the reason someone feels valued, and a beacon of trust in the inherent goodness of people. No one has the power to make you feel unworthy unless you allow it. Guard your self-worth fiercely and never surrender it to anyone. Step boldly into the things that scare you most, for that is where true growth begins. The greatest tragedy isn't what we lose on the outside. It's what dies within us while we're still alive. Far too many people wander through life, waiting for opportunity to knock. When you encounter it, seize it tightly. Don't wait for an opportunity to find you or warm your spirit. Hunt for it relentlessly until it's yours. Being ordinary is a choice, but being extraordinary demands daring. Refuse to blend in. Instead, embrace your uniqueness and let it shine through in everything you do. The world is filled with those seeking chances, but only those who persist will uncover them. Overthinking scenarios is a fruitless effort. Reality will always unfold differently than your mind can predict. People will drift in and out of your life, and often the ones you thought would stay forever become fleeting memories. The unexpected always finds a way to remind you that nothing is truly permanent. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned is that the pace of our healing is tied to how quickly we forgive. A touch of playfulness is necessary to savor life, and just enough wisdom is essential to steer clear of mistakes that can derail us. Embrace life's unpredictability, let go of control, and trust that everything has its season. What seems unchangeable today may be a passing chapter tomorrow. It's never too late to transform yourself. Actions grounded in determination may not always yield sweet results. Sometimes, you must release pieces of who you are to find true happiness. Challenges don't have to be roadblocks. When faced with a barrier, don't walk away or quit. Instead, find a way to scale it, push through it, or navigate around it. While you won't always achieve exactly what you desire, with effort, you often discover what you truly need. Growth and fulfillment come from persistence, adaptability, and a willingness to embrace change. The journey of transformation begins with a single, powerful choice: the decision to leave behind the place where you no longer belong. One of life's greatest challenges is discerning which paths to pursue and which to leave behind, just as knowing which bridges to build and which to let burn. Growth comes from being mindful of the lessons life presents. They often appear when you're ready, even if you don't feel it. Embracing your emotions, rather than suppressing them, fuels a deeper resilience and lasting fulfillment. True strength is born not from avoidance, but from the courage to face what's within. Every step forward requires this willingness to confront, grow, and evolve. Life is tricky. If you don't live it on your terms, others will spend it for you. The more we value things, the less we appreciate ourselves. Conflicts are constant, but waiting won't solve them. As time goes on, you begin to understand that happiness isn't a result, but a choice you must make daily. Guard your thoughts in solitude, and choose your words wisely when in company. Mistakes are always forgivable, but only if you dare to acknowledge them. The truly intelligent, especially those who follow Stoic principles, understand that waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. It will never arrive. Act now, before time slips away. Deception can come from the most unexpected places, often from those closest to you, friends, family, or trusted confidants. Sometimes, betrayal is subtle, so discreet that you might not even recognize it until the damage is done. The very people you believe would stand by you can take advantage of your trust, manipulating or lying to serve their own needs. Even close friends may hide their true intentions, offering support on the surface while undermining you behind your back. Family, too, is not immune to deception, as old resentments or jealousy can fuel acts of betrayal, cloaked in love. Those who deceive you often know your vulnerabilities and will use them against you when you least expect it. What makes it worse is that they will rationalize their actions, making you question your own perception and judgment. Loyalty isn't always reciprocal. Just because you've been loyal doesn't mean they will offer the same in return. You may never even realize the betrayal, because some deceivers are skilled in maintaining the illusion of care and closeness, all while acting in their own self-interest. Trust, once broken, reveals the fragile nature of relationships you once thought were unshakable. Ultimately, the harsh reality is that betrayal often comes from those who know you best and are in the perfect position to hurt you. When you emerge from a difficult experience, you will not be the same person who entered it. The growth, resilience, and wisdom you gain transform you deeply, Courage is the foundation of every virtue because, without it, no other virtue can be consistently applied. Most people, if given even the slightest opportunity, will let you down or deceive you, testing your trust. However, you don't drown simply by falling into the water. You drown by choosing to stay submerged. It's in rising after the fall, in refusing to remain stuck, that true strength and character are revealed. Life's trials are not just challenges, but opportunities to evolve, and how you choose to face them defines who you become. When you're alone, guard your thoughts. When with others, guard your words. Courage to admit mistakes makes them forgivable. Intelligent people, especially those who embrace stoicism, know waiting for the perfect moment is futile. It never arrives. Time slips away if you don't act now. The greatest challenge in life is that if you don't take control of your journey, others will dictate it for you. The more we place value on external things, the more we lose sight of our own worth. Life constantly throws obstacles in our way, demanding action, not delay. One profound truth becomes clear as you age. Happiness is a choice, not something you wait for or chase. Make that choice now. Leave the heavy thoughts behind, and let your heart drift where joy resides. Why chase shadows when the light is yours to bask in? Turn away from the noise of what you don't love, and listen only to the melodies of happiness. Let worries fall like forgotten leaves, and dance in the wind of things that make you smile. There's no need to linger where your spirit feels dim. Walk toward the warmth of what you love. Spend your days with what delights you, and the rest will fade like passing storms. Leave the door closed to things that drain your light, and open wide to what sets you free. If a thought doesn't bloom with joy, let it wither and vanish. Why give space to the thorns when your garden can be full of flowers? Fill your heart with only what sparks joy, and the world will always feel lighter. Seek knowledge relentlessly, as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised. Travel even to China in search of knowledge. Growth is a lifelong journey. Only the dead cease to move. Choose your friends wisely, for as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, half your faith lies in the hands of your friends. If a friend encourages you toward toxic behaviors like clubbing, drugs, or alcohol, they are not a friend, but an enemy in disguise. Surround yourself with the wisdom of older individuals, but ensure they are no more than 5 to 10 years your senior, so their guidance remains relatable yet seasoned with experience. Your circle shapes your destiny. Choose it with care. Never allow anyone to make you feel unworthy of your desires or ambitions. You are entitled to pursue the life you dream of, and anyone who tells you otherwise is projecting their own limitations onto you. Remember, progress is built on action, not hesitation. Those who succeed aren't the ones who have it all figured out. They are the ones brave enough to begin despite the uncertainty. Life rewards boldness, not complacency, and it's through embracing risk that you uncover your true potential. Life, by its very nature, is filled with risks. Yet the greatest danger you can ever face is the risk of doing nothing, of letting fear or doubt paralyze your progress. Every new phase in your journey requires a transformed version of yourself, a stronger and wiser you. Growth is never stagnant, and the person you were yesterday won't be enough to conquer the challenges of tomorrow. Start with the first step, guided by faith, even if the entire path isn't clear. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Trust that each step will reveal itself as you move forward. A man's true greatness is not measured by his wealth, but by the kindness he shows to those with less. In the way he lifts the poor, he reveals the strength of his heart. A noble man does not turn away from the needy. He extends his hand with dignity and grace. Greatness shines brightest when a man treats the forgotten with respect, as though they are kings. It is in his compassion for the poor that a man's soul reflects the truest form of honor. Shape your character with patience, respect, and the strength of powerful words and a magical attitude. Only you hold the power to define who you are. Never allow anyone else to take that from you. Guard your mind fiercely, for what you allow and shapes your future. Focus forward. Yesterday is gone. Be the change for yourself and for others. Waste no time in blame. Take full responsibility for every action, because you alone control your destiny. To thrive as a champion in the new economy, you must cultivate the unwavering ability to dominate complex skills with unparalleled speed. Mastery of difficult tasks is no longer optional. It's the foundation of success. You must relentlessly pursue the hardest challenges, honing your expertise with precision, discipline, and a deep commitment to constant learning. Equally critical is the ability to deliver elite performance consistently, combining superior quality with remarkable speed. This isn't about doing more. It's about excelling beyond the competition. Push yourself to exceed expectations in both creativity and execution, ensuring that everything you produce radiates excellence and innovation. If you're deeply passionate about something, stand firm and fight for it. Don't wish for a life without challenges. Ask instead for the resilience to face them head-on. In a world overflowing with distractions and continuous chatter, your words and the silence you choose can profoundly influence your path. As you journey through life, always keep in mind that true wisdom lies in learning to release what no longer benefits your growth. In a dream, a whale represents an oath, the temple of righteous people, and the prayer mat of the devotees. Seeing a whale in a dream also means strains, depression, loss of rank, or a growing anger. Seeing the whale that swallowed Allah's prophet Jonah, alayhi salam, in a dream means dispelling one's fears, prosperity for a poor person, and relief for someone in distress. In a dream, a whale also represents the chief minister of sea life, while the ocean represents the king or the ruler. We have a choice. We can either let ourselves be consumed by misery or rise with strength. The effort required is the same. Focus your expectations solely on yourself, because life won't always play fair. Those who deceive and manipulate may seem to get ahead, but their success is fleeting. No matter how impossible a situation may feel, you must keep pushing forward. Strength is born from persistence, not from perfection. The world may throw obstacles in your path, but every setback is a chance to prove your resilience. True power comes not from avoiding hardship, but from overcoming it. Keep fighting, because your victory lies just beyond the struggle. You possess more courage than you give yourself credit for, more strength than you realize, and more wisdom than you can imagine. Have faith in yourself. Everything you've overcome proves your resilience, and you will face what lies ahead with that same strength. Often we only discover our true power when life leaves us no other option. Remember, challenges are not meant to intimidate, but to encourage growth and transformation. Every change that comes your way is an opportunity, not a danger. It's a call to step forward and embrace life in new ways. The journey ahead may be uncertain, but you are more than equipped to handle it. When life brings us pain, it is often a signal that there is a lesson to be learned. The pain is not there simply for us to suffer, but to guide us toward growth and wisdom. Through hardship, we gain the insight to make better choices in the future. Good judgment is born from experience, and experience is often the result of poor decisions. Don't let the shadows of your past cloud the brightness of your future. Your potential is boundless, limited only by the barriers you place in your mind. Each setback is an opportunity to rise stronger. The challenges you face are stepping stones, not roadblocks. Trust that the universe is shaping you for greater things, and that the pain is a teacher, not a tormentor. You are capable of achieving far more than you imagine, but only if you free yourself from self-imposed limitations and embrace the endless possibilities that life offers. A truly happy person possesses a magical mindset, one rooted in powerful and respectful attitudes. Happiness is not just a state of being, but a strength of perspective. You are never too old to create a new life, unless you choose to give up. The power is always yours. You decide how to shape your life, or someone else will shape it for you. Yesterday is your lesson, tomorrow is uncertain, but today is yours. Live fully. Be alive. We must confront challenges boldly, not long for their absence. Releasing what holds us back isn't a one-time choice. It's a continuous process, something we must embrace every day, over and over again. The hardest journeys often guide us to the most stunning destinations, revealing beauty we never imagined. There comes a pivotal moment when you must decide, will you turn the page, begin a fresh chapter, or close the book and start anew? In these moments of decision, our courage defines our future, and only by embracing uncertainty can we discover our true path. Hoping and wishing won't change your reality, only action and bold decisions will. If you want different results, you have to put in the hard work and take control of your path. Remember, honesty is a rare and precious gift. Don't expect it from people who lack integrity. True character is shown not by words, but by actions. Patience may seem like a long road, but when it finally pays off, you'll realize the wait was worth it. Success often comes quietly to those who persevere. Above all, learn to value and love yourself, because you can't truly love or uplift others until you recognize your own worth. Your strength and your choices define your life. Make them count.